Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Meutia from 3C class. Today I make this video to fulfill my statement for intermediate English grammar. I want to explain about part of modal verbs. Can, could, may, and would. For request, permission, offers, and invitation. A. Asking people to do things or requests. We often use can or could when we ask someone to do something. For example, can you wait a moment please? And can you do me a favor? Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the bus station? Do you think you could lend me some money? I wonder if you could help me. We also use would to ask someone to do something. For example, and would you do me a favor? Would you wait here, please? B. To ask for something, you can say, can I have? Or could I have? Or may I have? In a gift shop. Can I have this postcard please? At the dinner table. Could I have the salt please? Asking for and giving permission, we often use can, could, or may to ask permission to do something. On the telephone. Hello, can I speak to Tom please? Could I use your telephone? Yes, of course. Do you think I could borrow your bicycle? Yes, help yourself. For other example, may I come in? Yes, please do. To give permission, we use can or may, but not could. You can or may smoke if you like. D. We sometimes use can or may when we offer to do things, or may is more formal. And the next, can I get you a cup of coffee? That's very nice of you. In a store. May I help you, ma'am? No, thank you. I'm being helped. E. For offering and inviting, we use would you like, not you like. For other example, would you like a cup of coffee? Not do you like. Would you like to go to the movies with us tomorrow evening? I'd like is a polite way of saying what you want or what you want to do. I'd like some information about hotels, please. I'd like to try on this jacket, please. And the next, unit 31, have to and must. A. We use have to do and must do to say that is necessary to do something. Oh, it's later than I took. Go now. You have to must or have a passport to visit most foreign countries. Sometimes a difference between must and have to. With must, the speaker is expressing personal feelings, saying what he or she thinks is necessary. For example, I must write to N. I haven't written to have for H. The speaker personally feels that he or she must write to N. The government really must do something about unemployment. The speaker personally feels that the government must do something. The speaker is not expressing feelings. The speaker is just giving facts. For with have to the example, Karen's eyes are not very good. She has to wear glasses for reading. Okay, next. I can meet you on Friday. I have to work. B. You use must to talk only about the present and future. For example, we must go now. Must you leave tomorrow? Have to can be used in all forms. For example, I had to go to the hospital. I might have to go to the hospital. Base form. Have you ever had to go to the hospital? Present perfect. Note that we use do or does or did with have to in questions and negative. Did we have to in question and negative sentence? For example, what do I have to do to get a driver license? Why did you have to go to the hospital? Tom doesn't have to work on Saturdays. C. Must and don't have to are completely different. You mustn't do something means it is necessary that you do not do it. You mustn't tell anyone what I say. Don't tell anyone. I promise I'd be on time. I mustn't be late. I must be on time. Have to do something means it is not necessary to do it. You don't need to do. I don't have to wear a suit to work, but I usually do. She stayed in bed this morning because she didn't have to go to work. She stayed in bed this morning because she didn't have to go to work. Have got to instead of have to, so you can say I've got to work tomorrow or I have to work tomorrow. Unit 32 A. Study this example. Tom has just come back from the movies. And, hello Tom, did you enjoy the movie? Tom, yes, it was great. You should go and see it. Tom is advising Anne to go and see the movie. You should go means that it would be a good thing to do. We often use should when we say what we think is a good thing to do or the right thing to do. The government should do something about the economy. Should we invite Sue to the party? Yes, I think we should. We often use should when we ask for or give. I think, I don't think, or do you think? I think the government should do something about the economy. I don't think you should work so hard. Do you think I should apply for this job? Yes, I think you should. C. We also use should to say something is not right or not what we expect. The example, the price on this package is wrong. It say 65E, but it should be 5TG. Those children shouldn't be playing. They should be at school. D. For the past, we use should have done to say that someone did do wrong. The party was great. You should have come. Why didn't you? I feel sick. I shouldn't have eaten so much. She shouldn't have been listening to our conversation. It was private. E. We also use should to say that something will probably happen. A. Do you think you will be home late tonight? B. I don't think so. I should be home at the usual time here. I should be home means I will probably be home. You can use should to say what will probably happen. F. You can use would to instead of should in the sentence in this unit. It's really a good movie. You ought to go and see it. She's been studying very hard, so she ought to pass the exam. Subjunctive. I suggest you do. Study this example. Why didn't you buy some new clothes? Mary said to Pete. Why didn't you buy some new clothes? Mary suggested Pete buy some new clothes. The subjunctive is always the same as the base form, like I buy, he buy, she buy, etc. One or he or she or it, we or you or they. You can use the subjunctive after these verbs: recommend, suggest, propose, insist, or demand. For example, I suggest you take a vacation. They insisted we have dinner with them. You can use the subjunctive for the present, past, or future. I insist you come with us. They insisted I go with them. Note, the subjunctive be usually passive. I insisted something be done about the problem. The chairperson proposed the plans be changed. Other structures are possible after insist and suggest. For example, they insisted on my having dinner with them. It was a beautiful evening, so I suggested going for a walk. You cannot use the infinitive after suggest for like she suggested that he buy some new clothes, not suggested him to buy. What do you suggest I do? Should is sometimes used instead of the subjunctive. She suggested that he should buy some new clothes. The doctor recommended that I should rest for a few days.